What is insolvency, and how do accountants prove it? Imagine a business or individual struggling to keep their doors open because they simply can't pay what they owe. That situation is what we call insolvency. It's a state where someone cannot settle their debts when they are due, or their total liabilities are more than their total assets. Think of it like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. No matter how much water you pour in, it just keeps draining out. Insolvency can happen in two main ways. First is cash flow insolvency, which means there isn't enough cash on hand to pay bills when they come due. The second is balance sheet insolvency, where the total value of what someone owns is less than what they owe. This is like having a house worth $50,000 but owing $60,000 on the mortgage. Now, how do accountants prove someone is insolvent? They use two key tests. The first is called the cash flow test. This involves looking at the person's or company's cash inflows and outflows. If they can't pay their debts as they become due, they are considered insolvent under this test. For example, if a business has bills totaling $10,000 due in the next month but only has $5,000 in cash, they are cash flow insolvent. The second test is the balance sheet test. Here, accountants prepare a detailed list of all assets and liabilities. Assets include things like property, equipment, and receivables, while liabilities are debts and obligations. If the total liabilities are more than the total assets, the person or business is balance sheet insolvent. For instance, if the total assets are $50,000 but liabilities are $70,000, insolvency is confirmed. To prove insolvency, accountants gather a lot of financial data. They look at bank statements, accounts receivable and payable, and asset appraisals. They also check debt schedules and evaluate any off-balance sheet items like contingent liabilities. Assets must be valued accurately, reflecting current market prices to avoid overstating solvency. Once they have all this information, accountants prepare a report showing whether the person or business is insolvent according to these tests. This report is essential in bankruptcy proceedings because it justifies legal actions like liquidation or restructuring. Remember, insolvency alone doesn't mean bankruptcy is happening. It's a step that leads to legal processes when debts become unmanageable. In summary, insolvency is about being unable to pay debts or having liabilities that outweigh assets. Accountants prove this by analyzing cash flow and balance sheets, providing clear evidence that helps determine if bankruptcy is the next step. Their work is vital in making sure the legal process is based on solid financial facts.